I guess if you'd say pressure, I'd probably say semifinals. Just because like you're here, now you're top 30 in the world. Anything can happen. But it's just like obviously this is the finals. Now this is the goal for a lot of people, just to make it here. Make it here, injury free, ready to go, stuff like that. So I would say I felt more pressure at semifinals just because it was expected to qualify. I expected myself to qualify, and it was much more difficult season for everybody. Only 2 spots at that one, and I knew I wasn't going to do like NorCal or last chance qualifier. Like I knew that if I didn't make syndicate, I was just going to be done. So it was like it was then or it was now or never type thing that weekend. Yeah. So I would say fitness level feels good. Like I've been working really hard since syndicate. Like I would say similar family, like with family and work situation as last year. So which are both great things, both blessings in themselves. It's just I'm not a full-time athlete like a lot of these guys are. Hey, my fitness has gotten better. I turned 29 in a couple months, so I turned 30 in a couple months.
Did you really?
Yeah. So I turned 29 last year is what I meant to say.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah, I turned
I'm 30.
The big 30. Yeah. The only thing I notice maybe more is like I need more sleep.
Yep.
So before, the difference of like stacking heavy training days together on like 6 to 7 hours of sleep used to be fine, and now if I try to really stack heavy training sessions together and don't get a full like 8 to 9 hours of sleep, which with kids is pretty difficult. I feel that in my body more. Just like general fatigue and like not feeling 100%. But like my joints, my knees, my ankles, like my shoulders, like I don't really have anything that's age indicative of me getting older.
You gonna squat 500 or no?
Yeah.
Me and John were wondering.
Yeah.
So what?
I don't know what my goal is though. Like I just feel like I've squatted 500 before.
When's the last time you?
A couple years ago.
Okay.
I haven't really truly tested it. I did 485 on like, I don't know, either Saturday or Monday earlier, and it felt pretty solid. Honestly, I really like the pegboard squat one that they just announced.
That's what Todd said too.
I think a lot of people are excited for that. I think it'll be a fun race because like the pegboards, everyone tested the pegboards and said they felt really good.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Just like their stickiness and their sturdiness, like climbing it.
They were so good the first day we tried them.
No, they were exactly how I knew they would be. But I didn't think they were going to be like that.
I think everybody thinks 10 isn't really a ton for us to do, like 10 pegboards total, so it'll be like a quick race. So yeah, we're excited for that one. As a competitor, you just kind of get into these different modes of like, when I'm off the competition floor, out of the warm-up area, sure, I might have that 10,000 foot view of like, on paper, I don't have a chance to podium or whatever. But as I'm getting ready for the event and as I'm warming up, like I'm trying to think, I'm basically thinking like I still have that lion mentality of like, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go out there and kill these guys. Like, however winning every single second looks to me, that's what I'm gonna try to do out there, meaning I'm going to do everything right leading up to the event, and then when it comes time to execute, attack it as hard as I can with the right strategy. If I execute the best I can, then there's no reason I can't compete with the best in the world. I won't look anyone in the face and say if I leave Albany not on the podium, then it was a failure.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that to anybody, but I'm also not going into every event like just happy to be here, man. I'm here to have fun.
It's been an awesome experience. It's been cool to see like just the behind the scenes of how much work goes into, from things like the specific like workout flow and how things need to be positioned, even to basic event stuff like making sure that like volunteers know where to stand at what time, so that heats run on time, and where to clear out to, and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's cool to see the sausage get made. It's been awesome. It's cool. This year especially with the videos that CrossFit have released, with the making of the workouts and stuff, and being at the very end of that evolution, but being part of that evolution is kind of sliding into that little story. You watch the video of them building a workout and testing it back at the ranch, and then you do it here, and it's like, wow, this is a cool little flow, and it's great to be part of that. It does in a way that you're unloaded, I suppose. Like, so the heavier athletes are going to like getting off their feet, obviously, like myself. But it's like, if you're in it to win it, it can't be a rest. Like, it's almost worse in some ways, because you get into a rhythm. If you're a runner, you get into a rhythm, and then you get in this row, it breaks your rhythm. It's more like leggy, obviously. You're actually pushing on the rower, and you got to row pretty hard if you want to stay in the mix. And it's a bit frantic almost, because on the run, you know where you're at, you can watch people. When you're on the row, you kind of, for about 10 minutes, it's invisible. Like, you don't know where anyone is. You don't know what are they rowing, how far. Like, so there's probably a little bit of panic there. So it'll make the last 2 miles really interesting, because you might think you're on it, and then your competitor gets off and goes, and you're like, oh damn, like they were rowing faster than I thought, and all of a sudden there's that little bit of I got to pick it up now, and so I think it's cool. The row makes the race into there we go. That's all, for these
not
two
surprising,
boys, Ricky and Adler.
That's under
It's for them. It's a row.
Big total 11th.
11th.
You got it.
You finished there with the all-time great with Kia. Right?
Yeah, I was like, she lets off the gas and starts walking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, crap, I'm about to like run through the back of her videos and like ruin it. But I didn't look over my shoulder the last like 200.
Yeah.
So I also didn't want to walk and let Justin pass.
Yeah.
But he was a ways back. But she gave me a high five, so that was cool.
That was awesome.
Someone got a
I
picture
saw
of that. In this one, my strategy was the two guys I wanted to pick off in the last two, pass them 800 meters out and put the pedal down there and make them let off the gas and not even try.
Yep. What was it in? So what was the difference in training versus this?
The heat.
Dallin, what's up, man? Good to see you. So you were faster then?
Oh, by a lot.
How much?
2 minutes.
Wow.
I was up 3 or 4 times. It was rough.
Oh no, were you that nervous or excited?
Both. But we're bouncing.
All right, later, bro.
So here, obviously the weather was absolutely perfect here.
Yeah.
So everybody did take off. The first half mile was like a 6:20, I think, 6:30ish. And then we definitely settled into like a 6:50, 6:55 pace.
Yep.
And then, which was good.
What was the final finish?
I don't know yet. I think it was, mid-20s, like 23, 24, 25, maybe something like that, because that's what I came in at on the rower. Pretty much stayed right there because I rode fast, but a couple of guys passed me on the first like half mile, the second run, and then I caught 2 guys kind of near the turnaround, past Iona at the end. So somewhere in that mid to low 20s.
Yeah.
So.
We're real particular on numbers for sure in the flow, as many
I don't
CrossFitters
know
are.
if it even matters.
So
Yeah.
I like the workout overall, but yeah, at the end it was like it should have like another wall walks. They're
Yeah.
kind of saying like they ran out of budget for another wall.
It's like having the different plates on each side, right? It's kind of like one of those things.
Oh, I don't know if it's that severe, but yeah, you want it uniform, flow, make it art and a science.
Yeah.
They haven't even right at the 3-hour mark they've finished, and they're starting the next one. Yeah, I mean, it's going to affect anyone. It's going to affect them less than anyone else in the world because they're the fittest, but still will affect them. And I think the game should be that. Should be quick turnarounds, should be lots going on, multiple events per day, 3 or 4 every day. So, like, maybe they'll be 90 to 95% as fast as their time would be otherwise.
Yeah.
Maybe 90 is a good percentage. The other thing that's game changer, and everyone's kind of scienced it out now and figured out, is you have to eat a ton.
Yeah,
I mean, there's immediately carb up's the biggest thing. You gotta get carbs because dudes are all gonna get like 700 to 800 plus carbs per day, hopefully 800 or more.
Yeah, wow. What were you in the heat, Jack? What were you in your heat?
Number 1.
I missed it, Jack. It's so hard to walk back and forth.
Why do you think I'm
Turn the
sitting
stream
here?
on.
Why do you think we have to keep it?
My cardio is that for the only the winner gets this one.
Yeah, winner's bike.
Yeah. Hey, were you
He's got media access. He stole this.
He's got the enhanced-
no,
he's
look,
got
I
the
got the
enhanced
special one.
medium.
Were you on the same one as Colton? I got there at the last minute.
Was that what?
You were okay. So I couldn't see you. I saw Colton was done, and I didn't know who had finished.
I
Darn
think
it.
it about like
I
30
think
seconds.
only like a minute.
Yeah.
minute?
Nice,
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. If you on the paper, I was like, Colton's gonna be pretty good.
You did
I don't
say
think anyone else is in the 60s.
You said
He's
you
like
liked it.
50 something.
you said you liked it, Jack, but didn't you tell me weren't you saying that they were sticky? They didn't look sticky.
when we tested them, they were super sticky.
No, they were exactly how I knew they would be.